Hey everybody, Q here with the Charting Discovery Cramer Contrarian alert for Friday, June 28th, 2013. Okay, we're looking at Joy, J-O-Y, and these are all buy recommendations that Cramer made on Friday, June 28th. These are all buy recommendations that I'm going through. We'll start with Joy, J-O-Y, which is not bringing Cramer any love. He recommended this stock as a buy. Would you? Just look at it. Would you buy this stock? Don't buy this stock. Look what happened here. This is very telling. I love this setup right here. Okay, we had a strong bar. We were below all the averages right here. We opened below everything, drove up through almost all the moving averages except for the 144, and we closed right at the high just below the 144. The next day, huge doji. We opened, we traded up, we traded down, when we closed right where we opened, and very significantly that was right on the 144-day moving average. Look what happened the following day. That short-term uptrend stopped, signified by this doji. The following day we opened right here, right below the 144, above everything else. We tanked down through everything and with confidence and closed almost at the low, well below all the averages. And look, if you merge these three bars, what do you have? You have an open going all the way up through all the averages, coming all the way down through all the averages, and closing. That is a major gravestone doji when you combine these three bars. I do that in my head all the time, and it's very powerful. So to me, boom, that's a beginning of a strong downtrend. And look what happened. We continued this downtrend to trade below the 21-day moving average, and we were more or less bound by the lower 34 envelope. And now look at all these down days. Look at this. First of all, there's a high percentage of down days right here throughout this downtrend. But look when we started recently. 1, 2, 3. Not in a row, but okay. 1, 2, 3. So there's 6. I mean, there's a lot of down days. There's a lot of down days here. And look, we just continue to bounce down off of this lower 34. And we're not trading above it. Every time we try to trade up, we tank down below the open price and close below the open. So that's very telling of, probably a continuing downtrend for this JOY. And don't buy it. And if you're in it long, get rid of it. Alright, now Cramer also recommended DuPont, and I know he recently sat down with the CEO on air. He recommended this DuPont as a buy. And you can see what happened, the recent consolidation, kind of messing around below the averages. We recently came up and touched the 34 and the 21-day moving average, bounced off it hard. The next day, Friday, we opened above the 55, came down hard, and closed at the low, well below the 55-day moving average. So that, to me, these two bars signifies it's going to trade down to here. The next stopping point, in my mind, is down to the either 34 or the 144, which is right on the same level, pretty much 51.10. Again, do not buy DuPont, and if you're in it, I would sell. Another buy recommendation is LCC. I personally would not buy this stock. It's not as strong as the others, but you can see we had this major up move, then we started consolidating along with the markets, touched the 144 moving average, formed a dragonfly doji. It really didn't mean much. We couldn't even trade close to these averages after that. We got the 55, the 21, and the 34 right here all above us, and that's going to offer major resistance. There's not a lot of indication of movement up or down. There is more indication of further consolidation between this level and this level, but it's certainly not a strong buy. Another strong buy that Cramer made on Friday, 6/28, is Macy's. This is better anyway, wouldn't you say? So we came down through these levels, more or less bounced off of them. Then we have this action, and this is mixed messages to me. It's a gravestone doji, which signifies downtrend coming. It's at the end of an uptrend, and then the other bar closed lower than the open. But we have all these averages below us that we have to get through. And based on this, it looks pretty easy to get through them, but they do offer resistance sometimes. Like here, I guess in uptrends, they offer resistance. But I personally would not take this trade because it's backwards. It's an upside down trade. It's saying, downtrend in the middle of an uptrend. Downtrend to come in the middle of an uptrend still. And that's mixed messages, and I'm not going to trade that. There's way too much else out there to be had. Alright, the last one I have for you guys, WYN. Cramer on Friday recommended this as a buy. Boy, and he had a lot of buys on Friday, buy recommendations. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so we came down through this and started consolidating, signified an downtrend, probably right around here, below the 144-day. And you can see how we got pinched between the 144-day and the averages. The lower 34 and then the 144 day, and then these averages. And boy, we bounced down hard off of that 34. I came up again to retrace, and then look at these strong dojis right after the uptrend touching the 21-day moving average. So we were approaching it from the correct side, and this signifies a downtrend. This is a strong signal to me that there's probably going to be further down movement in this coming week on WYN, which Cramer recommended as a buy. Alright, well, I hope this helps. Thanks a lot for your time. Hopefully it was worth your while. Hopefully I'm providing amazing value and awesome information that you guys can either save money or make money, and not just take a celebrity's advice because he's on TV. Alright, well, I'm sure there'll be more Cramer Contrarians this coming week, so I will catch you next time. Be sure to check back often, and I'll catch you next time.